talking Metro now, specifically a new proposal to decriminalize fare evasion on Metro trains and buses. Now, under current law, if you fail to pay your Metro fare, you can be arrested, jailed, and fined. But a new bill would make the violation a civil ticket. It'll do away with imprisonment and capping any fine at $100. Joining us this morning, Ward 8 PC Councilmember Trayon White, who is sponsoring this bill. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let me just ask the question folks are asking. Why shouldn't everybody just pay the fare?
And I think everyone should pay the fare. That's not the question. The question is, should people be arrested for not paying the fare? We saw the case with the young man Leon Borm, who was at Congress Heights Station, who had this 1-year-old who chose not to pay his fare, but was arrested. You know, that's the issue at hand today.
And you met another man too.
Yeah, I was in Parkchester yesterday. I met a young man who was in a wheelchair. He was also arrested at Anacostia Station a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so digging deeper into this now, basically, right now you could face up to 10 days in jail. You could face the $300 fine. Your proposal does what?
Decriminalize it. It allows people to get fines instead of jail time. Metro is seeking, from Paul Weinstock, who's in charge of Metro, is seeking $500 million to pay for Metro to get up to par. A lot of that is coming from tax dollars in Washington, D.C. D.C. is going to take the bulk of that in this region. So we have to look at that from a broader perspective. And as the fees and prices go up on Metro, you'll see this even more and more. In fact, in 2015, they had 1,077 citations, arrests as relates to Metro, and that is up to 1,800 in 2016. And as we see time progress, you're going to see more and more of this.
Metro might say, look, we lose $20 million a year from folks who don't think they have to pay. So what are we supposed to do?
We say that the D.C. government has been lobbied every day to give more and more money of D.C. tax dollars to Metro. So it's a healthy balance between the two. It's not just they're just getting away with it for free. We're subsidizing a lot of Metro, and the condition of Metro is really not that good.
If this does pass and folks say, okay, well, shoot, I'm not going to jail. Let me just hop over the gates or try to get through the turnstiles every time I ride.
Well, they should be stopped. I mean, I believe that they should be stopped and not allowed to ride Metro for those who are caught. We're not by no means saying that everyone should just catch Metro for free. But what we are saying that people shouldn't be arrested for evasion.
We just showed, I believe, a Twitter poll. We like to do these Twitter polls on our Fox 5 Twitter feed. And it does show that there are, it's pretty, evenly split. But 52% agree with what you're proposing, no jail time. 48% disagree. 47% with that, but it's been updated now, 42 and 48. So let me ask you, though, if basically this goes through, and we're just talking about D.C., right?
Yeah, D.C.
Okay, so if this does go through, I think Jack Evans raised the question in an earlier report we showed, like, he's just saying he just wants everybody to pay. So how do you get that message out? That you're not trying to say, okay, it's open season, just hop on the train.
I think we use platforms like this to promote that. Right now we have 8 council members already signed on to this bill as 5 introducers and 2 co-sponsors, 8 including myself. So it's more likely this is going to happen. But we also got to start encouraging good behavior, not just with Metro, but throughout the district.
And what does happen next? What's next with
it goes to committee markup through Maurice Che Committee on Transportation and Environment, and then it goes to Congress and comes back. And so it takes a while.
Okay. All right. So we'll wait and see what happens there. In the meantime, have you heard from WMATA, Metro?
We're waiting to hear back. My staff reached out to them yesterday. They didn't give us an answer or answer a lot of our questions because we want to get some data.
Right.
But we continue to reach out to them. We're hopeful that they do respond.
And we do get those reports that bus drivers say that's a lot of time. We get assaulted for this when we try to get those fares.
Absolutely.
All right. D.C. Councilman from Ward 8, Trayon White, thanks. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Always.